phone, mobiles, systems, lot of applications are there. Actually, how many types of applications are there? Before knowing types of application, you should know what are parts of application. You should know what are the parts of application. Any application contains what are the parts. Okay, there are three main parts of application. Three main parts. Can anyone tell me? Can anyone? You people only try. I won't teach. You people only try. What are the parts of application? Try. And after teaching you write, now you don't write. Okay, coding, front end, okay. And is the types and parts of application is done? No, right. Okay. I will give you, I'll tell you when to copy along with me. I'll tell you when to copy. Okay. See, user interface, front end, user interface. This is nothing but front end. Okay. Next, business logic, code. Code is nothing but, can I say business logic? Business logic. This is backend. And database. This is also backend. Okay. So remember, any application in this world contains three parts. Any application in the world contains three parts. Okay, user interface, business logic, and database. Without these three parts, there is no application in this world. Okay, there is no application in this world. You take any application, front end should be there. Front end, you can see, you should see. Okay, code should be there, which you can't see, but without code you can't. And database should be there. These three we call it as parts of application. First one, user interface. User interface. User interface means it is the front end of an application, okay, which makes the end users to access to see the application. Okay, next, business logic. Business logic. Business logic means it is a back end of an application which contains logic or code written by the developers, which makes the functionality to work. Okay, and database. Database. It is also a backend of an application which contains end users data which is stored in the form of tables. Okay, listen carefully. Any application in this world you take, Literally any application in this world you take contains three parts: user interface, business logic, and database. User interface, it is the front end of an application which makes the end users to see the application. Business logic, it is a back end of an application. Business logic means code, code written by developers. Okay, so same thing. It's the back end of an application which contains logic or code written by developers, which makes the functionalities to work. And database, you already know the database. It is also backend which contains end users data, which is stored in the form of tables. Table, you already know that. Okay, these are the three parts of application. Copy. Sir, we take screenshots, we take photo, we take selfie. I will kill you. Right? I want you people to write. Okay, everyone completed? Okay. Okay. Now take heading. Take heading. Types of application. Types of application. Okay. What are the types of application? There are three types of application. Okay. They are first one, standalone application. Second one, client server application. Third one, web application. Copy this. I'll explain you one by one. Copy this. Sir, your voice is breaking. Your network is not good, maybe. Done? Okay. First one, standalone application. See, what do you mean by standalone application? Okay, let me tell you. See, there are two systems. One is client system and one is server system. For example, okay, there are two systems. One is client system, and another one is server. Okay, client system means your system, right? It's your system. You'll be having laptop stuff, right? Client system means yours. Okay, installing. Okay, this is client system. Okay, and this is server. This is server system. Okay, now client system, installing all parts of application such as user interface, Vijay, you can respond in chat. You can ask any question in chat. Okay, user interface, business logic, and database in client's machine. Okay, installing user interface, business logic, and database. See, I'll type it. Installing all parts of application such as user interface, business logic, database in client system is called standalone application. Standalone application. Okay. Example. You know that Notepad. See, whatever Notepad which you are seeing, you can see user interface. Front end. And code is also in your system. Database is also in your system. There is no need of server for this application. Okay, Notepad. MS Office. There is no need of server. This also all the user interface, business logic, database will be in your system only. Okay, Notepad, MS Office. Calculator, calculator, right? Calculator. Okay, and you can see you can also say like VLC player, VLC media player. Okay, etc. All this comes under MS Word, comes under MS Office only. Okay, all these kind of applications comes under standalone application. What is the need of database in calculator? Array, you are asking question is wrong, Shivam. See, by default they'll be having some databases to perform operation. What is plus, what is minus, what is into. By default, those operations will be there in the calculator database. Okay, all those comes under client standalone applications. There is no need of server. There is no need of server. MySQL. There is no need of server for MySQL. What about installed apps? Install multiple apps are there. Don't ask me that one. Install apps, you'll come to know other things. Sir, I have captured the exam. Can I leave it? Leave. Clear? So installing all three parts of application such as user interface, business logic, and database and client machine is called standalone application. Example: Notepad, MS Office, CALC, VLC player, etc. Okay, this is called standalone. I'll tell you advantages and disadvantages. First, copy this. First, copy this. Sir, need of DB in Notepad. Yashika. See, Notepad also DB is required. See, once you open Notepad, you can see that file, edit, format, view, help. By default, it is there in the database. By default, it is there in the database. Client system means customer system, your dabba, your laptop. That is called client system. BL full form business logic. Business logic. With the drawing also, sir, yesterday. Then why I did that one? Boxes. Inside boxes, you have to write the diagram, everything. Then only you can understand. Any application without use of internet is completely different. Internet logic concept is different. Yeah, no need of server. No need of server. See, server box you have to write. You have to write this diagram. But for applications, no need of servers. You have to write the diagram. Means in server there is no need of server. That is the meaning of that. You have to write the diagram also. Can database stores files, or what kind of question you are asking there? Database obviously it will store, na? Database means what? Storing the data files. Completed everyone? Okay, done. Okay, fine. See, I'll tell you advantages and disadvantages. Okay, I'll tell you advantages and disadvantages. Sir, is clock a standalone application? Yes, obviously. Okay. Advantages. Okay. First one. Faster in access. I mean, we can access fastly. It's our system, our phone. You can access fastly. Obviously. Okay. Second one. Highly secured. Highly secured. See, when I say highly secured, your phone, your system, your laptop, whatever it might be, you can put some lock, fingerprint, and all you put right. Secured. Fingerprint is not secured according to me. When you are in sleeping, if anyone keep your finger, that's it, divorce today. Okay, so remember, all the applications are highly secured, faster in access, highly secured. Third one, we do not require any server for these applications. Okay, for standard applications, we don't need a server. Server not required. Okay, so advantages are faster in access. It will access fastly. Second one, highly secured, and we don't need a server for these kind of applications. Okay, disadvantages. Disadvantages. Don't write anything. Listen. Okay. Disadvantages are those. First one. To use this one, first of all, we have to install. Installation is required. Installation is required. Okay. And a license is different. License is different. Any standard application, when you are using your data, let the others access, it's not possible. Okay, installation is required. If you install, your system memory will be utilized, right? So users system memory will be utilized. Those are already inbuilt. No, nothing is inbuilt. You installed OS, along with that it came. Okay, you installed. Okay, installation is required. User system memory will be utilized. Okay. Data sharing is possible or not possible? You only tell me. Data sharing is possible or not possible? Most of the people have said possible. How it is possible? How it is possible? Don't tell LAN, don't tell share it, don't tell Gmail. Can you transfer notepad to notepad? It's not possible, Ray. If you want to share the data, you have to use some other application called Gmail or some external device you have to use. Something, some other application, something you have to use. But notepad to notepad, it's not possible. VLC player to VLC player, it is not possible. So, data sharing is not possible. Okay? Next. Next. How many users can access at a time? How many users can access at a time? That's it. Only one user can. Many, how, right? Who said that? Ponka, someone. See, single user can access at a time. At a time, only one user can access. When you're accessing others, how can they access it? Okay. One divorce, one person. It's not divorce, it's device. Oh, one divorce, one person, one device. Okay. Single user can access at a time. Okay. Next. Maintenance is tough. Maintenance is tough. Maintenance is tough means what, you know? See, these applications, for example, VLC player you take, if you use for 3 months, after 3 months, if you want to see any high definition movie, some dots and all will come. And a simple logic there. To maintain this application, we have to use one more application called antivirus. For not getting virus to this application, we have to use one more. We have to install one more application called antivirus. You are maintaining again that antivirus, that for license, all those things. So maintenance is tough. These are the disadvantages for standalone application. Copy advantages and disadvantages. Copy. Okay. Expand fifth advantage. And maintenance. See, these applications for not getting virus, we are installing one more application called antivirus. We are maintaining that application. Again, antivirus, again, you have to keep some license, you have to purchase license, all those things. To maintain all these applications only. So that's the maintenance system. So this explain third is data sharing is not possible. Drink hot water as much as possible and drink with steam juice. I'm taking class then. Fine, I will take hot water, Vicks, steam, everything I will take. Thank you. Right? Thanks for your concern. So please explain how the data sharing is not possible. See, first of all, users single user can access at a time. Means what you know? I'm using my system and I'm using Notepad. Can you use same time my system, my Notepad? It's not possible. It's not possible. Same system, same thing. It's not possible. Okay. And data sharing is not possible means Notepad to Notepad you can't share. You have to use some other application called Gmail, or you have to use some external device called pen drive, all those things. Otherwise, you can't. Otherwise, you can't transfer the data. Okay. Pass and access your phone. Whenever you want, you can open it. You can access. Generally, what is the purpose of server? Server is not there in this application. That's what I said. There is no need of server. There was an app, share it app. Array, Amit Kumar, wait, I will tell you. Share it, I will tell you. Let me finish this. Client and server are the databases. Array, your question only wrong way. What if we take remote of your system? How you will take Arun? Array. See, unnecessary questions don't ask in the class. You'll never ask these questions. How you can take? You have to use one more application to access that remote access. What kind of questions you are asking? Like? Why server is using for Notepad? Vignesh, I'll kill you. Who said that for Notepad server is using? No one is using Notepad for server. Okay, completed everyone. If it is offline, I would have these questions. If you have asked, then I would have killed you. Second one, client server application. Client server application. Okay. Installing user interface in client system and business logic and database in server is called client server application. Okay, now see. One second, now see. Okay, now what you know? Imagine this is client system and this is server system. Okay. Okay. Now, user interface. Okay, this is what the diagram. This is what the diagram. See, installing user interface in client system, business logic and database in server is called client server application. Example. Example. Okay. WhatsApp. Okay. Hike. Skype, etc. All these comes under client server application. For example, see WhatsApp. WhatsApp user interface will be in your phone, your system. But business logic database in server because okay, because if you for example, if you send any message to your friend in WhatsApp, don't think that that will go directly to your friend. It will hit the server. It will hit the server. Okay, and that server will respond. That server will check whether your number is there, whether your friend number is there in the database or not. So it will check the server. It will hit the server, and that server will respond whether your friend number is there in the database or not. Then that server will send to your friend. That server will send to your friend. Understood? Yeah, go to webinar also. Everyone understood? Okay. So user interface will be in your system. Business logic database is in server. Those kind of applications we call it as client server application. Okay, server, what is server? Can you explain? Server is a one big, huge system where we are going to access. We are accessing the WhatsApp application through server only. Okay. Jamni, just now you joined. You didn't attend standalone application also. Clear? This class is through server, yes. Array, very easy. There are two systems, client system and server system. This is common. One is your system, one is server. Okay? In your system, no, Facebook it's not. Facebook I'll talk later. In your system, if you install that application, user interface is there in your system. You take WhatsApp, front end will be in your system. You can your phone, you can see that one. But code and database will be in the server. So whenever you send any message to your friend, it will go to the server and it will hit the database whether your friend number is there in the database or not. If it is there, then that server will send. The browsers like Chrome and Mozilla Firefox are these comes under client-side application? No. Aditi Abhishek Nayak. No. That will not comes under uh, client. That comes under